Welcome back, my YouTube channel worth old coin value. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of South African coins, specifically the 1995 Rand coin series. You might not know it, but some of these coins could be worth a fortune, with some even valued at over $3 million. That's right, $3 million. Stick with us as we explore how rare these coins are, their history, and how you can spot a potential gold mine in your coin collection. If you're into old coins and rare finds, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on valuable coin insights. Let's jump in before we get into big bucks. Let's take a quick look at the history behind the 1995 Rand coins. South Africa's Rand coins were first introduced in 1961 after the country gained its own currency, replacing the South African pound. The 1995 coins are special because they mark a milestone in South Africa's journey, just a few years after the end of apartheid and the dawn of a new era. The 1995 Rand coin series included some familiar denominations like 1 Rand, 2 Rand, 5 Rand, and the iconic Krugerrand coin. But what makes the 1995 coin stand out among collectors? Now, let's get into what makes certain 1995 coins so rare. The coin that's really caught the eye of collectors is the 1995 5 Rand coin. While the regular 5 Rand coin doesn't carry a huge value, there are rare versions of this coin that have surfaced in the collector's market. The 1995 5 Rand coin, which was originally minted with a certain number of production errors and variations, has been known to fetch astronomical prices. Some coins from this series were minted in very low numbers, while others carry unique flaws that only the most trained eyes can spot. And let's not forget about the 1995 Krugerrand, which continues to captivate coin enthusiasts globally. Now, let's talk about the $3 million question. The 1995 5 Rand coin, in particular, is one that can reach incredible values at auction if it has certain characteristics. The most notable is the proof version of this coin, which was minted with very specific precision for collectors. However, it's the coins with misprints or those that show minting errors, like double strikes or die errors, that have been sold for unimaginable prices. While it's rare to find one of these coins in circulation, if you happen to come across one in your collection or in a coin jar, you could be holding onto a rare gem worth millions. For some context, one of these rare coins was sold at auction for over $3 million, making it one of the most valuable coins in the world. Imagine finding that in your change. So how can you tell if you've got one of these $1 million coins? Here are some tips to help you identify the rare 1995 Rand coins. First, look for the proof-like finish. These coins have a mirror-like shine and sharp details. If you can spot some subtle differences in the lettering or the image on the coin, that might be a sign it's a rare version. Next, check for any errors in the minting process. Look for double strikes, unusual spacing in the numbers, or misalignment. These imperfections, while not common, can increase the coin's value dramatically. That if you think you might have stumbled upon a rare 1995 Rand coin, the next step is figuring out where to sell it. There are several online platforms like eBay, Numismatics, and other specialized auction sites where collectors and dealers buy and sell coins. You might want to get your coin authenticated by a professional grading service, which will assess its condition and rarity, helping to determine its market value. Once authenticated, you'll have a better idea of how much you can expect to sell it for. Now, let's take a look at some real-life examples of the rare 1995 Rand coins that have fetched unbelievable prices. In 2017, a 1995 5 Rand coin with a minting error sold for $3.5 million at a specialized auction in South Africa. These rare finds don't just live in coin collectors' dreams. They're a reality for those lucky enough to spot them. Imagine owning a coin that could change your financial future. But remember, not all 1995 coins are worth that much. Only those with the specific characteristics we've discussed. Are you ready to start collecting rare coins, and maybe even build your own coin collection with the goal of discovering treasures like these? Here are a few tips to get started. First, research is key. Learn about the history of coins, their production years, and common varieties. Join coin collecting communities online, visit coin shops, and attend coin shows to meet other collectors. Start small, and as you get more familiar with the market, you can move on to rarer and more valuable coins. If you're lucky, you may find something like the 1995 5 Rand coin that could put you on the path to becoming a millionaire. Who knows? Today might be the day you find your first rare coin. Thanks for sticking with us through this deep dive into the value of the 1995 Rand coins. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, there's always potential for amazing discoveries and history. The coin 1985 South African 1985 could now fetch millions of dollars. In today's video, we're going to dive deep into the mystery behind this rare coin, its history, and why it could be worth so much. Let's get started before we explore how a simple 1-cent coin can fetch a small fortune. Let's first take a look at its history. In 1985, South Africa was in a period of transition, both politically and economically. The country was under apartheid, which would officially end just a few years later, but there was still much going on behind the scenes. The South African Reserve Bank was still producing currency in the form of coins, and that year, 1985, saw the minting of several denominations, including the 1-cent coin. Now, the 1-cent coin was not considered rare back in the day. In fact, it was minted in large numbers as part of regular currency circulation. But as with all things in numismatics, the real value comes from rarity, condition, and historical context. Looking at the coin itself, it has a simple but distinct design. On one side, it features the famous springbok antelope, a symbol of South Africa's wildlife and national pride. On the other side, you'll find the coin's denomination, 1 cent, along with the year of minting, 1985, but this seemingly ordinary coin holds a huge secret. Let's move on to why this particular coin has become one of the most valuable coins in the world. So, what makes the 1985 South African 1-cent coin so special? You might be wondering, what makes this coin so different from others? Well, the answer lies in a very rare error that occurred during the minting process. In 1985, there was an error in the minting process for a limited number of 1-cent coins. A small batch of these coins, perhaps due to a defect in the die or a rare miscalculation, was accidentally struck with a misprint, resulting in the coins being significantly more valuable than their intended worth. These coins have a slight, yet significant, difference in their design or metal composition. Now, you may be asking, how can an error coin go from being worth 1 cent to being worth millions of dollars? Well, the rarity of these coins combined with their historical significance is what makes them so highly sought after. But that's not all. There's something more behind the story that makes these coins even more unique. Now let's take a step back and look at the world of numismatics. For collectors, value is determined by several factors. Rarity is a huge one. The rarer the coin, the more valuable it becomes. As with any collectible item, demand plays a key role. The more people want it, the higher the price goes. In the case of the 1985 South African 1-cent coin, a very limited number of the misprinted coins exist. That's why collectors are willing to pay top dollar for one. There's a huge demand for rare South African coins, especially ones with historical significance or minting errors. So, how much can you get for a 1985 South African 1-cent coin if you're lucky enough to own one? The price varies based on the condition of the coin. But here's the real shocker. Some of these rare coins have been sold at auction for over $2 million. Yes, you heard that correctly. $2 million for a 1-cent coin that was initially worth just a penny. These coins have sold at major auction houses around the world. With the demand for rare coins skyrocketing in recent years, the value of these coins continues to climb. And don't think it's just for collectors in South Africa. This coin is highly sought after internationally. Now that we got your attention, you're probably wondering how you can tell if your 1-cent coin is one of these rare, highly valuable pieces. Here's a quick guide on how to identify them. First, look for the obvious signs of wear and tear. A well-preserved coin with little to no damage is more valuable. Next, check for any errors in the minting process. This could be something like a misprint in the number or a slightly off-center strike. These details are often very subtle, but they can mean the difference between a $1 coin and a $2 million coin.so. What if you have one of these coins? Where do you go to sell it? Or if you're looking to buy one? Well, there are a few trusted places where collectors and investors gather to buy and sell rare coins. You can sell your rare coin at well-known auction houses like Sotheby's or Heritage Auctions. Alternatively, you can reach out to reputable coin dealers who specialize in rare, error, or historic coins. There are also online platforms and marketplaces where you can connect with buyers and sellers from all over the world. Now, there are a lot of myths about rare coins that you might have heard. Some people believe that every old coin is valuable, and that's just not the case. It's important to remember that rarity, condition, and demand are the real factors that determine a coin's value. If you're new to coin collecting, don't be fooled by every old coin you see. Always do your research.so. There you have it, the fascinating story of the 1985 South African 1-cent coin and why it could be worth millions. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, always remember to do your research. Keep your coins in great condition and never underestimate the power of rarity. Who knows? You might just have a little treasure tucked away in your collection that don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe worth old coin value.